the two best PBA Philippine Cup teams this season. San Miguel Beer, TNT, this is the 7th time that San Miguel and TNT will be playing in the finals. Ang running count po natin, out of the 6 times that TNT and San Miguel have played, San Miguel has won 5, including the last 4, 3 of those with Coach Leo Austria at the helm, and TNT has won once with Coach Chot Reyes at the helm. In terms of championships won, Coach Chot, 6 Philippine Cup championships, Coach Leo, 6 Philippine Cup championships. Magkakaalaman dito in these finals. Sinong aangat sa kanilang dalawa? Okay, now before we start our press con, and as we said, this will be an epic showdown. We'd like to acknowledge the presence of several outstanding personalities. Unang-una po, our PBA Finance Director, Odessa Encarnacion. Thank you very much for your presence. PBA Media Bureau Chief, Dave Coros. Pagpalakas ang palakpakan para kay Dave. PBA Executive Assistant and Chief Social Media, Mitch Flores. Yan, malakas din. Okay. Signal TV Assistant Vice President, Head of Channel Management and Programming, Ms. Risa Kilas. Ano mo na sa akin? Thank you. Our San Miguel Beer Governor, Mr. Robert Nunn, who's in our presidential table. We also have with us the San Miguel Beer Team Manager, G. Abanilla. Nasaan si G? G. Abanilla. Okay. G. Okay. And we have with us also our coaches, San Miguel Beer coach Leo Austria, TNT coach Chot Reyes, and we just got word from our PBA chairman and representative of TNT in the PBA Board of Governors, Mr. Ricky Vargas, will not be able to attend because of a pressing commitment. And he's asking your indulgence that he will not be able to attend today's press conference. Last but not least, unless I missed anyone else, sa presidential table natin. And let's hear from our PBA Commissioner, Willie Marshall. Sa ilalim, yan, okay.
Parang mahina yung palakpak media. Parang hindi ko kayo pinapakain. Kaya una sa lahat, na magandang hapon po sa inyo. Papasalamat ako sa media dito sa ating sa Signal, sa mga nanonood sa atin sa Facebook Live. Maraming salamat na palagi kayo nandito. Salamat sa mga coaches, sa players, kay Boss Robert. Pasensya muna, nag-text din, wala si Chairman. May meeting bigla. Ito yung dalawang teams na sinasabi ko, yung top team sa ating conference na to, tuling conference na 49, papunta for our 50th. Si Coach Leo, pang-anim na, sinabi na sa All Filipino. At unang finals niya para bumalik kasi head coach. Tama ba ako, Coach Leo? Hindi ko naman sa pinipressure, pero bahala siya. So ganun, unang balik niya. At alam ko, Coach, unang champion mo dito sa PBA 10 years ago. 2015. Kala niyo si Fidel lang ang magaling, ha? So, alam ko, kay Coach Chot, alam mo naman natin, hindi naman sa magkakaroon ng pressure dahil pang Grand Slam niya, pati franchise, the first ng TNT, kung mag-Grand Slam, at 4 na coaches pa lang ang nakaka-Grand Slam na alam ko gusto sumali ni Coach Chot. Tingnan natin. Kaya katulad na sinasabi ko sa interview, hindi lang itong meron sila sa loob nila, sa loob ng bawat coaches at sa mga teams na may tinatago na konting gigil. Hindi dahil sa paglalaro ng basketball, parang may gusto silang i-prove dito sa series na to. Kaya abangan nyo, magandang hapon at mabuhay po kayo.
Maraming salamat, Commissioner. At huwag natin kalilimutan, this PBA Season 49 Philippine Cup Finals press conference is presented by Arena Plus, the official sports entertainment gateway of the PBA. Ngayon naman po, let's go through the players list before we ask our coaches and we ask Governor Non for his remarks. Okay ba? And let's go from that side to this side. We have Boy Aram. We have Jordan Henry, Calvin Oftana, Roger Pagoy, BGR. Yan po sa TNT. Dito naman po, nandiyan si Don Torliano, CJ Perez, Wani Johnson, Mokhtar Tua, Jude Bar Fajardo, Marshall Lassiter, and Chris Ross. Parang mas marami yata yung San Miguel kaysa sa TNT. 7 sila dito, 5 doon. But that's not an indication.
Injured kasi kaya hindi makapunta yung iba.
That's not an indication which team has a deeper bench. Tama? Tama? Ayun. No? Tumungo si Coach Chotres. Okay, now we'll ask a few words from the Governor of San Miguel Beer in the PBA Board of Governors, Mr. Robert Long, for his remarks.
Hello. Good afternoon. It's been a year, A year na eto nasa press ko na naman kami. At consider ito na pinakamahirap na conference sa pagdadaanan kasi we came from an eliminated team in the last conference. Parang redemption ito. Pero pahirap na pahirap. We face Ginebra na napakahirap kalaban. Then, dito sa finals, Talk and Text naman is aspiring for a Grand Slam. Parang mahirap. So, kung sino yung makapaganda ng gusto, kung sino yung nakafocus 48 minutes in every game, malamang yun ang mananalo. And I think it will reach Game 7.
Okay, maraming salamat, Mr. Robert Nunn. Now we ask the microphone to be given to TNT Coach Shot Reyes. And before his remarks, my question to Coach Shot is this. Grabe ang dinaanan ng TNT sa conference na to. To start the conference, 0-3 ang record nila. Wala si Jason Castro the entire conference. 6 games into the conference, nawala si Nambatak. And then during the semifinals, nawala si Roger, nawala din si Kelly Williams. They had to win twice over Magnolia sa quarterfinals, twice to win disadvantage sila. They beat Magnolia in 2 games, each by 1 point. Grabe talaga ang nangyari dito sa TNT. My question to you, Coach Shot, is destiny calling for a Grand Slam?
Well, I think we will only find that out at the end of this series. But like you said, the adversity that we went through is really a testament to the fighting spirit of the players. They just refused to give up. Ayaw talaga bumigay. Maski na pwede na we could have called it a day and no one would take anything away from us. We won the last 2 championships. So even if we had given up, okay na rin yun. But they kept fighting. So, yung sinasabi namin palagi sa team namin, as long as you keep fighting, then you'll give yourself a chance. And now we're here. We've given ourselves a chance. We know napakalakas ng kalaban namin with all of our injuries as well. But we will just do what we've been doing the whole conference. Keep fighting and just trying to give ourselves a chance.
Coach Leo Austria of San Miguel Beer. You faced Coach Shot Reyes sa 2022-2023 Philippine Cup Finals. And that is the only time that you faced him in the finals. Nanalo ang San Miguel 4-3. This season, 2 beses lang kayo nagkatagpuan. In the Commissioner's Cup, tinalo kayo ng TNT. in the Philippine Cup eliminations, tinalo na din kayo ulit ng TNT. Meaning to say, this season, wala pang panalo ang San Miguel over TNT. What do you think can happen in the finals? Will the trend reverse? Coach Leo.
Bagong lahat, magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. And it's nice to be back in the finals, especially in the All-Filipino Cup. But regarding your question, sir, it's a really a different story because those things that they beat us, that's already gone in the elimination. And this is a different ball game, which is finals. And we know na everybody's thinking na San Miguel is really a mighty team. And I've heard that always among the commentator. But guys, the other team is equally talented. They are really strong, especially at Token Tex. They won 2 championships in the last 2 conferences. And that experience is really something they can dwell on. But our team is we're here to redeem ourselves, especially in the last conference. We're not able to make it into the playoffs, and it's enough for the players to realize that it's hard to be at the bottom of the standing. That's why at the start of the season, this conference, so we realizes that we need to work hard, and we've gone into basic fundamentals of basketball, both on offense and defense, to come up really competitive, and it pays off. And now we're in the finals against Token Tex. Regarding their situation, there's so many injured players, and that's not really a question for me because Mirpak, they are in the finals in spite of those adversaries. Guys, they are really competitive. And knowing that team, Token Tex, they've been together for a while. In the last 2 conferences, that's not experience for them to play well. Especially, they're gunning for a special reward. So, but we're here not to stop their ambition. We're here to win games and eventually win the championship.
Okay, maraming salamat, Coach Leo. Fighting words from the opposing coaches. And now we go to the players. Unahan natin yung San Miguel. And let's leave TNT for the latter part. And meron ba kayong microphone dyan? Okay, pasin natin yung microphone. Unang-una, Don Trollano. Don, before you say hello to mga kaibigan natin from media, nais ko lang banggitin that in 2019 Commissioner's Cup, San Miguel beat TNT in the finals 4-2. Yeah. Don, ang team mo nun, TNT. Yeah. Ano ba nangyari? At yung transition mo going to San Miguel, how have you embraced this new role?
It's hard, but kasi nung 2019 nasa Token Tex ako kalaban San Miguel, and San Miguel beat us. Now nasa San Miguel naman ako. Sana San Miguel ulit ang manalo. But you know, Token Tex is a great organization, well coached, and great players. So I think it's going to be a good series, and sana abutin lang ng 4 games, 4-0 San Miguel. Thank you.
Maraming salamat. Maraming salamat sa prediction mo, 4-0 San Miguel. By the way, si Don Trollano is one of only 4 players who averaged in double figures sa semifinals. Kalahin nyo, for San Miguel, kalahin nyo, out of those 4 players, 2 of them never started. Don Trollano, tsaka si Jericho Cruz. Only 4 players averaged in double figures. CJ Perez, leading scorer ng PBA sa eliminations, pero sa semifinals, mukhang natutukan ka ng depensa ng Ginebra. How will you respond to the challenge ng TNT sa finals?
I think parehas din naman po yung gagawin. So, it's just up to me kung paano mag-respond sa mga depensa na ibibigay sa akin. And syempre, sa tulong ng mga teammates ko, for sure, mag-open ako dyan. And syempre, gagawin namin yung best namin kung ano yung bigay na depensa sa amin ng TNT. Pagkahandaan na lang namin.
Okay, salamat CJ. Wami Johnson, What an experience ngayon at nasa San Miguel ka. Malaking responsibilidad ang nasa balikat mo. You're a starter for this team. You relied on for the outside shooting. Anong pakiramdam mo at ngayon nasa finals ka with San Miguel?
Very thankful for the opportunity. Malaking pasasalamat sa San Miguel to have this experience. It's always been a dream of mine, and in terms of pressure, I see Ross anyway, so he always has my back. So he's a great leader and an even better person. So I feel like there's no pressure.
Salamat, Wami. Mo Tautua, let's remember, 2016-2017 Commissioner's Cup, tinalo ng San Miguel ang TNT in that series 4-2. At that time, ang coach ng San Miguel was Leo Austria. Ang coach naman ng TNT was Nash Rosella. Mo Tautua and Chris Rosales in that series were playing for TNT. How does it feel that you're now playing against your former team in the finals?
Feels good. I mean, I'm happy to be here. Like I always do, I just work hard, and I mean, it's good to have these guys on my team this time around. I'm always happy to see June's smiling face every morning, and he's singing most of the time, and I like the guys on our team, and I'm just happy I'm here.
Okay, June Mar Fajardo, 8-time MVP. June Mar ng semifinals against Barangay Ginebra. Dalawang laro, hindi ka nag-start. Very unusual because, as we all know, as an 8-time MVP, definitely starter palagi yan. But meron kang iniinda during that time. Pero pinakita mo sa Game 7, 21 points, 19 rebounds, back to 100%. Junmar, itong challenge mo sa PBA Finals Philippine Cup, ang TNT, hinahabol nila Grand Slam. Anong feeling mo? Anong expectation mo na anong dapat mong gawin to be able to lift San Miguel to championship victory?
Di kaya ng isa, dalawa, tatlo, 5 players yung may panalo yung series. Kailangan maglaro. Lahat, kailangan mag-step up lahat, coaching staff, players, lahat mag-step up sa series na to para makuha namin yung championship. Kasi alam naman namin na hindi ganun kadali makuha yung championship kasi malakas yung Tokentex. Kita naman natin. Dalawang championships sa last conferences, and then galing nga sila sa Grand Slam. So kami gusto namin manalo ng championship kasi matagal na kami din nag-champion. So yun naman yung goal namin. Di kami naiba sa goal ng ibang teams na manalo ng championship. So yun din yung goal namin. So, sila yung katapat namin. So, gagawin namin yung best namin. Maghahanda kami ng gusto. Paghahanda namin ng gusto yung game na to, yung series na to. So, sana lahat ng mga may injury, mga kalaro, sana wala sanang may injury sa series na to para makalaro lahat. And then, may the best team win. So,
okay, maraming salamat, JMF. And now, our 2-time finals MVP, someone who has won 10 PBA championships along with Junmar at saka si Marshall Lassiter, nakatabi niya. Chris Ross turned back the hands of time, Game 7, 19 points, 10 in the fourth quarter. You were down 7 starting the fourth quarter. Chris Ross, you're going to be playing a big role in the finals. And you're familiar with that kind of situation. How different will this finals be from the finals that you've played in the past?
Personally, I think it's different because the finals in the past, I kind of knew my role from the standpoint of I knew I was going to get heavy playing time, 40 minutes a night. And I could kind of pick and choose my time to impact the game. But now that we've made some adjustments to our roster, my role kind of changed. And it's just on me to be ready when my number's called, and I try to do that. But also using my voice. If I'm not on the court, I like to use my voice and tell the guys on the court what I see. Just trying to have my presence felt. So whether I'm on the court or off the court, I try to have my presence felt, and I think that's just the biggest change of my role now to my role in previous championships.
Thank you, Chris. And now Marshall Lassiter, the PBA's all-time three-point shooting leader. Marshall, you've won 10 championships in the PBA. Wow, palakpakan para kay Marshall Lassiter. Marshall, you've won 10 championships in the PBA. This one will be against a team that's gunning for a Grand Slam. Coach Leo said, that's not in your minds. You don't want to stop these Grand Slam ambitions, but you're out for a championship. If it so happens that you stop your Grand Slam ambitions, then so be it. But we've seen a different role for you as this season has progressed. Can you tell us how you've embraced your role in this team and how you will impact the game with your winning attitude?
Yeah, from not as similar to what Chris said, but I kind of understand the role that Coach wants us or wants me to do, space the floor and just run to the corner. Yeah, that's what it seems like maybe, but I know I play a vital role for Jumar or CJ or all the other players that are on the court to help give spacing, and I understand the little nuances that come with it. So it's just being patient. When the ball gets to me, just be ready. I know that's something that I've worked on, and I trust my teammates. They're there to make plays, and just like me, I'm gonna make a play when the opportunity is there. And at the end of the day, I'm just trusting what Coach Leo has in store for us. But yeah, just for Talking Tex, I think me, Chris, and Jumar kind of understand the toll it takes on your body mentally, and it's not easy. It's hard, and mentally, I know how hard it is to keep grinding, and especially physically. That's why they have a lot of wear and tears, and it's a challenge that we've been through a couple times already.
Thank you, Marshall. Palakpakan po natin. San Miguel Beer. Now we go off to the other end of our stage, and let's talk to the TNT players. First off, BGR. BGR, in the eliminations, you came in, played 3 games, you averaged 13 minutes a game, but in the semifinals, your average went up to 23 minutes a game. Quite a big change in your role with this team, but with Roger out, Kelly Williams out, Coach Shot has relied on you a lot for many things that you do on the floor. Can you tell us what some of those things, some of those things that you're doing now that will help your team win that Grand Slam?
Like you said, whatever Coach asked of me, I'm going to do. My versatility is something that I try and lean on a lot, especially on the defensive side of the ball. But I've been out for so long. I'm still kind of getting my footing back together, my timing back. So I know that this time of year, especially this part of the conference, it's very important. So I just go out there and try and play my hardest, try to play my best, and as long as I'm out there contributing, I know that I can do good things for the team.
Thank you, Roger. I'm sure everyone's asking, kumusta ka na, Roger? Hindi ka nga nakalaro ng 4 na laro sa semifinals, pero I think the team went out there to win not only for TNT but also for you. Kasi wala ka nga. Pero big question is, makakalaro ka ba sa Game 1 on Sunday? Roger, kumusta ang recovery mo sa inyong hamstring injury?
Maganda yung recovery. Tapos bukas pa malaman kung makakalaro ba talaga ako sa Sunday. Yun lang.
Thank you, Roger. Ang susunod natin. Ito magsasalita. Ang bilis. Okay. Calvin Octana. Calvin.
Ang haba ng tanong, yun lang yung tanong.
Calvin, ikaw na lang magpupuno. Calvin, meron akong itatanong sa'yo. Sa Philippine Cup Eliminations, tinalo ng TNT in San Miguel, 89-84. Naka 20-20 ka. Very, very rare na isang player makakuha ng 2020 sa PBA, maski na sa NBA. Pero in that game, 23 points, 21 rebounds ang ginawa mo. Calvin, anong maitutulong mo sa TNT para makuha ng TNT ang Grand Slam?
Yun nga sabi ko sa mga media kanina, yung tinanong na yung elimination is a different game. Pagdating sa semis, quarters, or finals, lalo sa finals, mag-iiba yung laro. And well scouted na both teams, lalo na doon na nakafocus yung mga coaches. So siguro para makuha yung si Coach Leo, siguro yung babantayan ko. Joke lang. Siguro it's up to the players. Siyempre yung mga coach naman, paghahandaan talaga, ilalatag talaga lahat yung mga game plans, lalo na this finals. And siyempre it's up to the players yung willingness na magtrabaho para sa team nila. And siguro pataasan na ng willpower na siguro. Lalo na sa team namin, daming iniinda. Pero yun nga, lumalaban pa rin kami sa lahat ng mga nangyari sa team namin. So, we're gonna take one game at a time. Siyempre, yun naman yung pinaka-importante this Sunday.
Salamat, Calvin. Jordan Heading, you played 2 games in the eliminations. You certainly shone brightly in the semifinals. We know that you're playing hurt. There's still that back problem. It's affected somehow your shooting. But in that final game of TNT against Rain and Shine, I mean, you gave it your all. And I heard that coach was asking you if you wanted to have some rest. And you said, no, I'm going out there. And you scored 29 points. Jordan Heading, how special is this for you to be in the PBA finals, trying to get a Grand Slam for TNT?
Yeah, I mean, just like a lot of these guys have said, super grateful to be here in this position with TNT and to be in the finals here. You know, this is the type of situation that as players we all live and die for. You know, is to play in these meaningful games that people will remember. And I think this series coming up is going to be one of those series.
Thank you, Jordan. And lastly, Poy Aram. Poy, tinitid namin yung mga stats ng TNT. Parang nakikita ko rito is that pag maganda ang nilalaro ng TNT at nananalo kayo, in your 12 wins, you held your opponents to an average of only 88.4 points. Pero kung yung mga talo ninyo, 7 losses, your opponents have scored 98.4. Malaking bagay yung depensa ninyo. Conversely, sa San Miguel, pag nananalo sila, 109.5 points a game. Pag talo nila, 87.3 lang. Para nakikita natin kung high scoring, kung opensa, ang orientation, nananalo ang San Miguel. Ang TNT, kung depensa, kayo nananalo. Anong role mo, Poy, dito sa defensive schemes ni Coach Chot?
Medyo parang it's very general yung Mahirap naman sabihin be specific kasi malalaman nila yung kung ano yung gagawin namin, di ba? So, for us, yun nga, we won the game by basta hindi sila makascore ng 100 points sa past few games namin. Mainly because we play defense. We play aggressive, we play smart. We don't play stupid. So, we make sure na we play aggressive but we play smart defense. Yung mga mental mistakes namin, we make sure na we correct it. We make sure na we move on to sa mistake namin. Yun yung sinasabi ni Coach sa amin na if we make one less mistake, every one of us sa team, di ba? Laking bagay nun for us, di ba? So, we make sure lang namin na all of us are more aware, more attentive dun sa kung anong gustong pagpagawa ni Coach, and make sure na we execute it perfectly, if not perfect. Make sure na malapit dun, di ba? So, for us to have a chance to win the game. Kasi yun lang naman yung gusto namin na. Give us a chance, make it sure na close game, and then at the end, give us a chance to win the game. So, yun lang.
To underscore yung sinabi ni Poy, in the 6 losses ng San Miguel this conference, they never scored 100 points or more. So yung sinasabi ni Poy Aram to limit San Miguel to 100 or less, palagay ko yun ang goal nila. And for San Miguel naman, well, if their offense is gonna go full steam ahead, it's gonna be a challenge for TNT. Okay, now we open the floor for questions from our friends from media. Oh, by the way, palakpakan po natin ang TNT. Okay, thank you. Thank you, TNT. The floor is now open for questions from our friends from media. Go.
Thank you.
To both teams, congratulations on making the finals. First question is kay Coach Jot. Coach, ang Game 7 nung kabilang series, nasa PLDT office kayo, tapos yung scene parang nasa situation nun kayo. What was like watching that game and observing yung potential opponent nyo, and siguro nag-knock out kayo ng early preparation for the finals?
Yeah, gusto lang namin, we wanted to make sure that after our pre-finals dinner, alam na namin kung sino yung kalaban. That's why we wanted to come and watch the game together, start already our discussions with the players and the coaching staff. We didn't want that night to end or na maghiwa-hiwalay kami. Hindi namin alam sino ang kalaban namin. So ginawa na namin 2 birds with 1 stone. We had the dinner with the bosses. At the same time, made it a preparatory occasion as well. So, yun. It was very serious. Everyone was watching during the game. But of course, sa mga itong player na to sa likod dito, wala namang seryoso dyan sa mga. There's a lot of joking and kidding around. But in the end, everybody knew at the end of the night who we were going to play.
Coach, another one. Yung panalo nyo against San Miguel, that was your first win, I believe. That game could have pwedeng di kayo umabot dito or pwedeng kayo umabot or whatever. How crucial was that turning things around and reaching this stage?
We actually talked about it among ourselves, the coaching staff, after that game when we won. That was our first win in 4 games. And we thought that it was a crucial win for us because if we had dropped it, magiging 0-4, napakahirap na. So, you're right. For us, it was a turning point. And hopefully, we can continue to find ways to compete against San Miguel. But we all know, like Coach Leo said, and most of the players said, in the finals, it's a different game. What happened in the elimination round, no longer matters much kasi ibang labanan na ito.
Coach, thank you. Coach Leo, isa lang. You're back in the finals after, syempre, nagkaroon ng coaching change, naging consultant ka, you won the championship with Coach George. Ngayon, nakabalik ka as head coach of San Miguel Beer. May special meaning ba sa'yo considering what happened and also yung last conference, medyo hindi tayo nag-playoffs?
It's nothing special for me, but I'm so happy to be back as a head coach, because at that time I'm still involved in running the system of the San Miguel before, and I think it helps a lot for me, because I realized something I didn't know when I'm running the team. And it's a good help, and especially I was able to recover from my health. Although I never got sick, but fatigue is really set in during that run from 2015 to 2023. It's really hard, and we experienced the 2021 pandemic. It's really giving us a toll. And I'm so grateful it happens for me, and I'll be back as a head coach. And thanks for the management, especially Coach Al and the boss, RSA, for giving for trusting me. And I don't want this opportunity to be put into waste. And we're so happy we're back in the finals of the All Filipino, which a lot of people thinking this is our conference, but it takes a lot of hard work for anyone, not only the coaching staff, the management, the players. They work really hard in the last 4 months for us to realize na we're here to win another championship.
To both
Next
coaches.
question, please.
To both coaches. Medyo yung gano'n kayo hinanda ng semifinals kasi parang nagmukha siyang simulation ng finals eh. Kasi low scoring ball game, nanalo TNT. High scoring, nanalo yung San Miguel. Gano'n kayo hinanda nun para dito sa finals?
It's always that way naman eh. Ganun palagi nangyayari. Not only the semifinals, the playoffs is really the preparation for the big dance for the finals, right? So, same here. We played a familiar foe, rain or shine. They are a much better team. They played us a lot better than the previous two conferences. So, I felt na talagang nahasa kami. Rain or shine really prepared us for playing against San Miguel, but they are two very different teams in the style of play, in the kind of players they have. Those are two very different teams. So again, while they prepared us in terms of putting in the effort, in terms of style of play, it's going to be very different. So may have pros and cons.
Or in the finals, you can never know what will happen. If it is a high-scoring game or low-scoring game. Sometimes it depends on your opponent. Especially when you face a team who is very deliberate, so expect na low-scoring game. But if you're up against just like the team of Converge or Rain or Shine, they keep on running. So that means there's a lot of possession. That's why it became a high-scoring game. And you notice naman in the last games ng semifinals between San Miguel and Ginebra or Talk and Tex and Rain or Shine, you can see the difference. But in the finals, so every possession is very important and you're thinking not to give up some possession and talagang magiging deliberate. And you cannot expect a high-scoring game. So it's a matter of execution.
Follow-up po. Coach Chot, medyo may motivation ba to banish yung ghost ng 2011 dun sa Grand Slam against San Miguel pa?
Nalimutan ko na nga. Believe it or not, and people, hindi ko talaga inisip yung Grand Slam eh. Even up to now, when I come to coach, I coach what's in front of me. Even in our team discussions, we really never talk about winning a championship. We talk about being the hardest working, best conditioned team. If we do that, then the winning will follow. So yun ang approach ko. So I'll just do my best, take it every game, every conference, and before we know it, we're here. So hindi ko talaga iniisip eh. So to answer your question, 2011 is really ancient history for me. It's not even in my consciousness. This tournament, this finals is going to be nice to win on its own merits, not because of any past experience.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Congratulations to both teams for reaching the finals. My question is for Jordan Heading. Jordan, you're slowly easing into your role as the floor general of TNT, and in the past two TNT championships, the finals MVP were point guards. Of course, that's Jason and Ray. Is there any pressure for you heading into this best-of-7 series to deliver as best you can to give TNT this Grand Slam championship?
I wouldn't really describe it as pressure, but rather as responsibility as the next man up in terms of obviously huge holes with Kuya Jason and Ray being out. There's a little bit of room for the need for another creator. And I'm just trying to be that for this team, if that's what Coach Chot needs me to be. But anything that my role is, I'm ready to do.
My next question goes out to Chris Ross. Chris, over here. I know he's not here, but you've been running mates with Simon and Ciso for quite some time in the Beerman's backcourt. This time, of course, you guys are going to be seeing opposite each other. So how are you going to be approaching that, facing off against your former teammate?
For me, whenever I face someone on the court, it's all business. So I put any friendships or whatever to the side, and especially when you're gunning for a championship, there's no time to be friendly with anyone. You just go out there and compete and guard or play against whoever's in front of you. So I don't really see it as I'm playing a friend. I'm seeing it as we're playing an opponent, and we're both gunning for the same thing. So I'm sure they're going to put their best foot forward, and we're going to do the same and try to win the championship.
Hello po. For Brandon and Boy, just talk about the daunting task of guarding Junmar Fajardo this series.
Yeah, it's always a challenge. They have a lot of great players over there, but with June, you just have to make them work. You have to try and just get him off his spots, but it's not just one player, not just me and Poi. It's going to take the whole team. We talk about team defense a lot, and that's it's something that we rely on. So it's going to take a total effort, and we'll just try our best.
Good afternoon, Peter Atencio, Manila Standard. To the coaches.
Go.
Si Boy muna.
This is going to be the third time that San Miguel and TNT will meet since 2010. What are your thoughts on this rivalry?
I'm sorry, Peter. I was not the coach of San Miguel in 2010, and I praised them after 2016 and 17. But Coach Chot is not the coach of that team yet, and I praised him last 2022. I think this is the first time we met in the finals. But knowing Coach Chot, he's really a competitor, and he's been in the PBA for quite some time. And I'm coaching the PBA for the last 10 years. But sometimes pinag-uusapan natin experience the best teacher, but I keep on learning every day. And that's why our team is really competitive.
Boy, baka pwede nang ma-answer. Yes. I'm sorry, Sir Peter.
Thank you. Same yung sinabi ni Brandon. Siyempre, hindi lang naman talaga si Junmar yung kailangan mong bantayan nila. So, their team talaga sobrang very talented team. Alam niyo naman, with Junmar, he attracts a lot, di ba? So, it takes a lot sa amin. We have to play team defense. We don't need to play individual defense. Kasi if individual, mahirapan kami. If we play team defense, then we have a chance. So, that's it.
Peter, meron ka pang tanong? Peter? Wala na? Peter? Oh, next.
First off, congratulations po. This question is for CJ. Here, CJ. CJ, kanina kasi parang meron kang post sa Facebook na parang meron kang i-dedicate itong finals mo. So, can you talk us through lang dun sa naging post mo, kanina mo i-dedicate itong finals?
Dinidedicate ko to finals para sa mga batang nangangarap kagaya ko, galing galing probinsya na yung mga takot pumunta dito sa Manila kasi natatakot silang walang matirhan, di sila makuha, ganun. Yun yung isang inspiration ko na may mga players from other province na walang budget pumunta dito. Di nila alam kung paano sila mag-uumpisa. Yun yung isang yung inspiration na nakikita ko. And ayun, being in the finals and play basketball, yung mahal mong nilalaro simula nung bata, talagang parang it's an honor na may mga ibang bata na nakikita kami na nandito naglalaro. So yeah.
Next.
Comment lang ako. Dito ako, ma. Tatanong kami, ma.
Dapat nga magtanong tayo lahat.
Kasi kala ko last press ko na natin to.
Daw sabi ni Don kanina, gusto niya apat na games lang. Pero kasi may chance na umabot ng 6 or 7. Meron po bang chance na medyo mailipat sa mas malaking venue? Considering na syempre maraming fans ang both teams.
As of now, kasi yun ang schedules natin eh. Check natin sa mga venues kung pwede sila. Talaga hindi natin mailipat sa malalaking venues. Gusto man natin, pero sa amin okay ng Phil Sports. Hindi natin mailipat. Kinakausap natin yan mga 2 months before pa para sa schedule ng venues. Kaya Game 6-7 as of now, at doon pa rin sa Phil Sports.
Wami, may question lang ako. Wami, yung story mo kasi very inspiring. Parang nasa bingit ka na mag-quit ka na mag-basketball, but yun nga, dumating yung D-League, napansin ka, nakuha ka ng NLEX, then yung, of course, yung Cinderella team nyo na therapy last year. How deep yung reflections mo na nandito ka sa finals with a chance to get that trophy?
Well, very thankful po ako sa opportunity na binigay sa akin sa lahat ng teams na nag-take ng chance sa akin. Kasi from college naman to pros, hindi naman matunog pangalan ko eh. Wala naman ako sa discussion in terms of draft pick. Pero to be here, dinaan ko lang talaga sa just hard work, tsaka tiwala sa Diyos. Thank you.
Next question, please.
Coach Shot, sabi niyo po, Let's get it.
Nasa CR.
Hindi ka na.
Hindi ka nanonood eh.
Hindi kay Coach Leo mo. For San Miguel muna.
Halata.
For Junmar, for Marcio and Chris, obviously, kasama niyo naman si Coach Leo last year. But for the players, you've already got ring number 11. What will it mean for you to give Coach Leo his 10th as the head coach of San Miguel?
I wasn't really paying attention. Can you say that again?
Yeah, what would it mean for you to give?
Where are you? I got it.
What would it mean for you to give Coach Leo his 10th ring as a head coach for San Miguel?
I mean, that's good for all of us, right? If we win a championship. For me personally, I always felt a sense of what's the word I'm looking for? Of gratitude and happiness when I can help someone else get there first. So I mean, it would be great to have Coach Leo get his 10th, but the guys like Wami and Andreas and JM, those guys haven't won a championship yet. So for me, every time we win a championship, I look out for the guys that haven't won one more so than the guys that have won one, because they always say your first one's the best one, right? So that's how I look at it. But I would love to get Coach Leo his 10th. That means we all got an extra one, right? So hopefully that works.
Bye.
Siyempre, masaya makakuha ng another championship. Yun naman talaga yung goal. Lahat naman tayo dito, yun yung goal natin, makakuha ng championship. So, di naman kami naiiba doon. Di naman ako naiiba doon para sa akin. Championship yung pinaka-main goal ko. Yun yung nandun sa nandun sa to-do list ko, yung manalo ng championship. So, sana makuha namin.
Marshall.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's never about the individual awards, stuff like that. I've always been a team player, and I always like to see my teammates win, and that's the little things of sacrifice that we do, or what I do, and for Leia coach, just it'll be great to see him get one too. So to add on to what he has, but ultimately it's really for the team. It's for the company, for our families, and we know how important this opportunity is. So we don't want to let things slip. So just for our team, and like Chris said, the guys who haven't won yet.
To Coach Hernandez, Coach. Coach, you said na you're not really thinking about Grand Slam, but personally, sabi nga po ni Sir Quinito, only 4 head coaches have achieved that Grand Slam. Personally, do you think that solidifies or takes away lahat ng pinagdaanan, especially in past years with the criticism from the fans?
No, not really. Everything that I went through. There was a reason for that. If the reason is a Grand Slam, so be it. But if not, I've gotten over it. There is no rancor nor any bitterness in my heart because I am a person. I don't allow others to affect what is inside of me. I'm a firm believer in that. What goes on around us and outside of us are small matters compared to what goes on inside of us. And that's how I try to coach my team as well, to continue to focusing on what is inside of us. If we do that, then we give ourselves a better chance to be able to impact and influence what is going on around us. So sa akin, it would be a great honor, obviously, but is it going to erase the ugliness of the past? I don't think so. Because it already happened, it's part of history. But I have long gotten over it, and there is, like I said, absolutely no rancor in my heart.
Next question, please. Coach Chot, good afternoon. Coach, speaking of the past, the last time you met San Miguel in the finals, Game 7, health protocol yata kayo, no? So, if you're not thinking about the Grand Slam, would that be an added motivation man lang sa part mo to at least get even against San Miguel?
I think if that is a motivation for me, then I think I'm in the wrong place. My motivation is to do my best to give the guys behind me, our players and our management, a good victory. Remember, I wasn't only absent in Game 7, I wasn't also coaching in Game 2 and 3. I only coached 4 games in the last finals because of Gilas, remember. So, like I said, that's no longer, that's not in any way part of my motivation. My motivation is very simple, to do the best I can for my players and for our management, and obviously to make my family proud. Yeah, that's my only motivation.
Coach, ano lang update kay Kelly Williams? Will he be able to play in the finals?
Doubtful, because that's why he couldn't make it here, because we wanted to keep him off his feet. It's a day-to-day situation, but like I said, he's not even joining our practice as of this morning. So it will be a day-to-day thing.
Thank you. Coach Leia and Governor Robert Non. Sir, San Miguel is one of only, sabi nga ni Sir Benito, one of only 4 teams to win a Grand Slam. Would you allow at TNT to join that elite club? Thank you po.
Sana. Please lang.
Question mo, parang nung nakaraan yan. Hindi, ang motivation nitong mga to is manalo, whether may stop mo yung Grand Slam or what. It's winning the championship. That's for the company,
sa families ng mga players, yung aming mga ball boys, syempre ma-assign sa bonus eh. So yun ang tinitignan nila. It's championship. It's not really a motivation is to beat them and stop them from getting that triple crown. So yun lang. Basta iniisip nila, manalo. Yun lang.
Yeah, just like what I've said a while ago, we're not here to stop their bid for a Grand Slam. We're here to win games and eventually win the championship because there are a lot of people looking for that because of our relatives, friends, and will be honored if that happens for us. And I think there's a lot of people thinking we're out there to stop because of the history. So no, we coaches, we just want to win.
Next question, please. Tito, any question? Go ahead, please.
Kay Calvin Montana. Sabi ni Trojano, 4-0 daw. Pwede mo ba tapatan yun? Yung prediction rin. Lalo gugwardya yung si coach.
Oo, 4-0. 4-0 talaga. Pero kami mananalo. Joke. Tingnan natin. Siyempre, magsimula yan sa Sunday. Sana nandun lahat at saka manood lahat sa isang magandang laban, TNT versus SMB. Thank you.
Fearless forecast sa ating dalawang coach. Pwede bang may prediction?
Hindi naman ako si Madam Aurin. So player ko lang yun, si Kim. Again, like Coach Leo said, our job is to win games. Our job is to win 4 games. If we have the fortune and the talent to win it, then so be it. Other than that, I don't think any coach that you ask will ever dare to make a prediction, except to say that it's going to be a hard-fought series. That's it. We're not in the habit of making predictions because, like I said, sa team namin, we're really just focusing on what is in front of us.
And this is my bold prediction, and I'm really sure with this. So the longest is 7 and the shortest is 4.
Thank you.
Okay, sinabi ng dalawang coaches. Next question, please. Okay, go.
Yeah. Question po kay Don Trojano. Don, yung ano lang, kasi kayong tatlo ni Rodney tsaka ni Jericho back in the finals, ano lang yung pakiramdam na magkakasama uli kayo and kayong tatlo kasi nagko-contribute this conference maganda yung mga nilalaro niya. So ano lang yung pakiramdam na parang mas maganda yung chance nyo na mag-champion with kayong tatlo?
Sobrang happy namin kasi back nung college days namin, parang ako nung di ako naka-Final Four so hindi kami nakapag-playoffs and fast forward dito sa professional highest league dito sa atin sa Pilipinas, we're competing for a championship. It's been a great honor and privilege for us just to compete. And then I'm just really happy and si Coach Leo pa yung coach namin. So yeah, just happy.
Coach, yun din, halos ano lang yung masasabi mo na parang nag-reunion din kayo dito sa San Miguel after nung Adamson. Na-envision mo ba ito na mangyayari ito?
Hindi ko pinangarap na maging player ko sila, ganon. Dahil wala kami plano ganyan. But I think it's a destiny. It happens na there's an opportunity for them to join us because before joining our team, they keep on asking, Coach, kunin mo na kami, ganyan. But it's not really that easy to get a player from the other team. No? And the opportunity arises, andyan, nakuha namin with the help of the management, so they are there. And then it's a nice a situation for us because we know each other. Because that's what the coaches wants to develop with their players, a good relationship.
Question naman kay Hoy, ikaw naman. Yung lang kasi nung semifinals kasi parang hindi ikaw yung nagko-close ng game, si BGR na. So ano lang yung masasabi mo doon na parang in a way yung mas larger role na yung kay Brandon ngayon, ano lang yung done in previous conferences?
Siyempre accepting the fact na I'm not young anymore. Pero yun nga, if kung ano naman yung kung ano kunyari, may mga times kasi minsan na hindi magandang lalaro niya, tapos kailangan ko I have to be ready every time. Kasi may mga time na kailangan pa rin ako ni coach eh. Kahit na hindi niya ako gamitin, kailangan ready pa rin ako. Kahit na gamitin niya si Brandon na mahaba or sa mag-end ng game, kailangan ako pa rin. Be a leader pa rin. Hindi lang naman din siya yung kami, sila Roger, ganyan. Kailangan ko pa rin nila marinig yung boses ko sa loob ng sa bench eh. Kasi syempre, hindi lang naman parang paglalaro yung kayang ko ibigay. Pwede rin ako kung ano yung nakikita ko sa loob. While sitting down, ano yung nakikita ko, ano yung kailangan gawin. I can parang sabihin ko sa kanila kung ano pa yung dapat nilang gawin. Ganyan, habang hindi ako naglalaro. Pero yun nga, accepting lesser role. Pero one thing's for sure, one goal is to win talaga. Yun ang goal talaga.
Ano yung nabigay ni BGR sa team ninyo? Kasi last 2 conferences wala si BGR no finals. Ano lang nabigay niya this conference sa TNT?
Nabigay niya? Hindi kami napapagod kasi nandiyan na siya. Siyempre extra body and then yung game, iba kasi yung game niya eh. Talagang yung aggressiveness, intensity ng laro niya. And then hindi kami pa, di ba, ako laro ko talagang siya kasi vertically and mabilis siya, tapos vertical, athletic talaga. So, ang laki lang naitutulong niya sa amin. Ako takbo-takbo lang eh. Siya talaga sprinting, jumping, ang dami niyang pwedeng gawin. So, he can guard the smaller opponent. He can switch kung anong 1, 2, 3 pwede niya i-switch. Ako hindi ako pwede basta-basta mag-switch. So, yun lang.
Tapos question din kay siguro either Calvin or Pogs. Kasi sa TNT, known kayo na mga Bisaya. Pero in this finals, you'll be facing perhaps the greatest Bisaya player in history or even the greatest Philippine basketball player in history, no? One of the best in Junmar. Ano lang yung masasabi niyo doon na kayong mga Bisaya will be battling against Junmar?
Siguro yung laban naman is final round kasi yung the best Bisaya na yung kalaban namin eh. And then yun nga, maganda din sa community namin lalo na sa Visaya, sa Mindanao kasi ang daming nanonood. And then daming ang nagme-message din sa amin. So maganda doon, maganda sa PBA tsaka sa amin din kasi mga puro lang Bisaya.
Alvin din kasi parang nakukulitan din kayo Junmar kanina eh. Nandun ka pa sa buwan ng
Recruit ko na siya. Recruit ko siya sa amin.
Ano lang
siguro yun nga pinaka the best mo yung as a player na mas maintindihan mo yung mga kasama mo lalo na during games hindi mo na kailangan mag-English pag ito mahihirapan kami hindi mo na kailangan mag-English kung ano gusto mo yung gusto mo ipahiwatig sa kasama mo yung kung nagagalit ka ba o hindi kasi may mga lingwahe din yung lingwahe namin may mga sarili din kami kasing parang kami lang yung nagkakaintindihan eh. So malaking bagay yun sa team namin. And yun nga, yung pinaka-the best yung kalaban namin Bisaya eh, si Kraken eh. So baka kukunin nga, yun yung pinag-usapan namin eh. I-recruit ko para puro Bisaya. Thank you.
Junmar, yun din. Same question, kalaban mo na nga sila si Pog, si Tanay, si Heruela kasi teammate mo rin pala dati.
Siyempre, masaya ako na makalaban ko sila, mga Bisaya. Siyempre, proud Bisaya kami. Nire-represent namin yung mga Bisaya sa PBA. So, bigyan namin yung best namin, pakita namin kung paano maglaro yung mga Bisaya, which is yung hard-nosed, tapos ayun, nakita namin kung gaano kagaling yung mga Bisaya sa PBA. So, ayun, good luck sa amin. Wala mo nang kaibigan sa loob ng court, sa labas, pero pag sa loob ng court, business muna tayo. Magkalaban muna tayo. So, ayun. Once mo niya, ha?
Okay. More questions? Habol lang, Coach. Coach, yung mga nagsasabi kasi na yung past 3 championships nyo, sabi, asa sa import, asa kay RHJ. So, will winning the Philippine Cup be a validation that you can also win without an import?
I think I'm tied with Coach Leo with the most number of all Filipino championships among active coaches, right? Pareho kaming 6. Among active coaches, we coming the most. That answers your question. Right.
Any more?
Kung ano lang yung masasabi mo sa itong finals na to, would you think yung audience ay magpupuntahan din sa venue kasi diba obviously wala yung most popular team, but ano lang yung masasabi mo dito sa finals na to?
Basta offs, pinupuntahan talaga tayo ng mga fans natin simula quarterfinals. Nakikita naman natin yun eh. Sa eliminations, wala, pero pag playoffs, lalo sa finals, nandiyan sila. So inaasahan ko rin na mapupuno rin tayo. Hindi yun naman ang hinahanap din ng mga fans natin eh, quality games.
To Chris Ross. Chris. Yeah, San Miguel has almost won a Grand Slam the past 2 years. I mean, I think it was twice. What have you learned from your opponents in those seasons that you can apply to deny TNT this time?
That's a hard question. Like what Marcio said, Grand Slams are hard. It takes not only skill, preparation, determination, but it also takes a lot of luck. You need luck on your side, with health, with the ball bouncing your way, and things like that. But me being around Chot in the SEA Games a couple years back, I know what kind of competitor he is. I know how he prepares, and I know what he demands from his players. So I know that he's going to have those guys ready. And being around Leo and being around our guys, I know that we're going to be ready. So I'm excited for this series, to say the least. And it's going to be a battle because they're gunning for something special, and we're gunning to get our position back in the All Filipino, because last year we lost, and losing isn't a good feeling. I've won 10 championships and lost 2, and the 2 that I've lost stick out the most to me. So losing really, really sucks, and I'm gonna try to help these guys win this time. So hopefully that helps.
Thanks. To Coach Chot and maybe isa sa mga players mo, Coach. Coach, lagi mong piniplay down yung Grand Slam. But how do you do it? How do you balance between knowing that a Grand Slam is at stake and wanting to just think this is just any other final series?
With disciplined thinking. Just preparing yourself mentally to make sure that you are not allowing your mind to wander. And like I said, that's completely within my control. That doesn't have to do with anything, any outside influence. That's completely within my control. So I just constantly reinforce the things that I do. And then I remind the players as well. We have a saying always, shorten your sight, shorten your vision. Just shorten your vision to what's in front right now. Obviously, at the start, we plan. We have long-range plans. We have short-term plans. But when competition starts, part of our mental training is exactly that, to just shorten our vision. So if I expect that from the players, I have to lead by example first, by just making sure that
I have disciplined my mind to just focus on what's directly in front of me.
Siguro Calvin, yung tanong ko kay Coach, paano mo binabalanse yun na alam mo na Grand Slam yung nasa harap mo, pero paano mo inaalis yung isip mo doon para walang pressure?
Hindi ko naman talaga iniisip. Mas iniisip ko yung pahinga, yung paa ko. Mas iniisip ko yun after nung semis against Rain or Shine, mas iniisip ko pa yung i-rest yung paa ko kaysa sa finals. Buti nga nanalo kami nung Game 6 at saka naglaro pa sila sa cut kasi may time pa kami to heal. Kahit hindi naman talaga fully recovered, pero at least may time na humilo mo onti yung injury ko. And hindi lang naman ako, kay Pugoy, Kuya Kelly, kung tutusin, kahit yung kay Kuya Kelly ngayon, naka-color OB pa yung paa niya eh. So, yun yung iniisip namin ngayon is to recover muna. And syempre, we let the coaches prepare us, ilatag na lang sa amin yung ano yung gagawin namin this Sunday. And sana maganda yung kalabasan. And yun nga, yung focus ko naman wala man talaga sa Grand Slam. Yung one game at a time is the best.
More questions?
Coach Jot, parang this conference you build a reputation na humahabol kayo, yung sa Magnolia down twice to beat, nanalo kayo, and then may mga games na yung Rain or Shine, humahabol kayo. Parang sinasabi nga sa social media, parang NSD na nga daw ang TNT rin in a way. Ano lang yung sasabi mo doon na parang nagkakaroon na kayo ng ganong personality na may composure and you always come back in big deficits, mga ganun?
Well, I can tell you, it's not by design. Hopefully, I think it's a reflection of the kind of team that we have, our lineup. We don't have the depth of San Miguel or Ginebra or even Magnolia. They're much deeper teams than us. So it's hard for us. It's always our objective to play a good 48 minutes, but because of our injuries and everything else, it's not always possible. So sinabi ni Poy kanina, ang objective namin, find a way to keep the games close so that we give ourselves a chance to win in the end. So di naman namin yung sinasadya, pero I think it just got honed over the years of us playing together, because you can ask the players, they can make mistakes, they can make errors, but the one thing that is unforgivable sa amin is to make an error in effort. That if they don't give their best, they will really hear it from me. And I've been very consistent with that. So I guess that habit got built in just never giving up and always trying their best.
Coach Leo, although traditionally kasi lagi kayong nagpa-final sa Philippine Cup, but nagkaroon kasi kayo ng adversity last conference na na-miss niyo yung Commissioner's Cup playoffs. Do you feel ba na nung na-out kayo noon, coming into this conference, parang naging gutom ba yung mga, naramdaman mo ba na mas gutom yung mga players to bounce back from that adversity na nung last conference?
In a way, it helps a lot being out of the last conference, never been into the playoffs. So we realize na it should not happen again for us. And I'm so happy with them because everybody steps up from day one of the training, going to this conference. So they act differently. The body language makikita mo And then, nagi kami united. And same thing with the management, they keep on reminding us na hindi na pwedeng mangyari ulit sa amin yun. And then, here we come. The championship, the All Filipino, which is, I think, everybody expecting us because in the last so many years, out of 10 years, 8 times kami na in the All Filipino Championship. And hindi naman kami ganun kalakasan, pero lagi sinasabi, so paninindigan na namin ito.
Coach Chot, Kate of Spin. Coach, you've been very vocal about it, pero let's go back to the foundation, Coach. Yung talent andyan pero how important is it to have a good work ethic? especially na ito para sa inyo, there's a Grand Slam on the line for you guys. So how important is it to have a good work ethic?
For us, it's everything. It is the foundation of everything we do. And we always tell our players, everyone in the PBA is talented. You're not going to get to the PBA without talent, right? But for you to be competitive, you must first learn how to play hard. And then you can play well. So, that's like you said, the foundation of our team is the ability to learn how to play hard first. I'm a big believer that hustle is a skill, effort is a talent. So that's very special. So there's no player on our team. They know that if you slack off, you're out. You're not going to last long in our team. So that's it. That's just one of our values. We have team values, and effort is one of those.
Boy, follow-up lang doon. Pagka naggaganon si Coach Chot, nakikipag-usap sa inyo, how do you guys respond?
We respond accordingly. Hindi, kung ano yung matagal na namin ginagawa. Kasi we know naman na kung ano yung ina-ask ni Coach sa amin is to play aggressive and play smart. Then syempre, yun naman yung lagi namin calling card is yung defense namin. And the way we play defense is very hard, very fast, then very smart. We play smart defense. Kaya nagiging effective siya. Kasi we play as a team. We don't play as individual. We always play as a team defense. Kahit ano mangyari, we go back to team defense. Kasi team defense always wins us. It's proven every time, every night. We win. Team defense, we always win games. Even though yung feeling nyo na matatalo na kami, mananalo pa rin kami kasi we stick to it. We stick to it. Yun lang.
Sana lang po. Coach, Coach, two finals MVP mo parehong injured in the past two conferences. Will it be a more difficult title campaign for you guys?
Yes. Not only because those two guys are not here, but because of the team that we're facing. Like they've said already, they've owned the All-Filipino the past 10 years. 8 finals out of the last 10. That's a special feat. So yes, it will definitely be more difficult. On that note, siniseryoso niyo naman masyado yung sinabi ni Commissioner na magtanong kayo.
Meron pa ba? Meron pa!
Yung semis, isang full game lang yung nalaro mo. Ngayon ba may gigil sa'yo na maglaro ulit? Thank you.
Bukas pa malalaman kung makalaro ako. Yun nga, nung semis pa lang, gusto ko na maglaro kasi yun nga, kung makita mo yung mga teammate mo na kagaya ni Calvin, injured na nga pero naglaro pa rin siya. Pero sa akin kasi, may something kasi kaya hindi talaga pwede kailangan ipahinga. So, yun, may gigil din talaga. Gusto ko na din talaga maglaro.
Any more questions?
Boss Robert.
Meron pa?
Boss, last na.
Okay.
Boss, yun, nabanggit mo na kanina, boss, na sa players walang motivation to deny TNT a Grand Slam. But sa aspect ng on your end as team manager, team management standpoint, how unacceptable is it to deny a rival team a Grand Slam?
Magawa na intriga, boss.
Intriga na. Hindi, sa kanila naman kasi even sa management, gawin nyo kung ano yung kaya nyong gawin to achieve yung goal, which is the championship. We're not thinking about stopping talk and text or no. It's always the goal of playing your best in every conference. Pinakita mo na lahat, natalo ka, okay lang yan. At least, nandiyan ka. Ginawa mo lahat. Yun ang gusto ng management. Hindi lang siguro sa talk and text. Kung wala mangyari, that's it. Pero binigay mo lahat yung kaya mong gawin. Yun ang ng management.
Thank you, boss.
Okay. Any more? Kung sa dami ng mga tanong galing sa media, sigurado na ba magkakaroon tayo ng press con next conference finals?
May libre kayong popcorn sa Renet. Sigurado yan.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a photo opportunity ngayon with a trophy. Lagay natin yung trophy dito sa gitna, sa mesa. Guys, baka pwede natin buhatin. Guys. Tanggalin natin itong mga microphones. Okay. Oh, hindi. Dito na lang. Okay. Okay. Okay, smile.